Hi, it's Tommy, aka Nana, coming at you from beautiful Cape Cod. I'm a bright line eater. I'm a person of 63 years old who is on a journey to well-being using bright line eating and also autoimmune protocol currently to just improve my well-being. But tonight I wanted to talk about getting a good night's sleep a little more in detail. I brought that up in one of my recent videos, but I thought I would talk about it in a little more detail. Some of the things that I've been doing that have been successful lately in helping me to get a good night's sleep, as well as things that I've done in the past that have been very helpful. One is to definitely hydrate, but to do it within 3 hours of you going to sleep. In other words, don't be drinking a lot of liquids right before you go to sleep, because of course that causes you to need to get up and go to the bathroom, and that wakes you up. So to do as much as getting as much of your hydration in earlier in the day is a good idea. Another thing that I have started to do that is something you do first thing in the morning is to make sure you get as much light as possible. Of course, this becomes more and more difficult as the seasons change, but to make sure that you're just in a lot of light. If you're meditating first thing in the morning, to make sure you're doing it in a well-lighted room and doing it with, getting, I guess the optimal amount of time is about 20 minutes a day, 20 minutes in the morning. So making sure that you're getting exposed to a lot of light early in the morning is good for setting your circadian rhythm so that you will be on the right clock kind of thing. So what I do is I'm in a bedroom that has 4 large windows on one wall, and it happens to be the wall that the sun comes up on. And so as soon as I wake up, I open up those windows. I know sometimes people will kind of stay cloistered and not open up, but make sure you're flooding yourself with as much light as possible. If you need to go into another room to get light, doing that kind of thing. So that's something you do in the morning to make sure you get a good night's sleep. Another thing that I talked about in a recent video too was I recently got these blue blocker attachments, clip-ons for my glasses. So I wear these usually after dinner when I'm watching TV, looking at my computer, or doing anything on my phone. So using your blue blocker glasses when you're doing things in the evening, that's also supposed to be helpful for producing the correct amount of melatonin. Another thing that I heard recently from Susan Pierce Thompson as well as Ari Whitten was, getting too much melatonin as far as a supplement really isn't helpful. So to be sure that when you're taking melatonin, here's a melatonin, that it's 2 to 3 milligrams, and that you're not getting much more than that because it'll mess with you. So taking 2 to 3 milligrams of melatonin. I also have some other supplements that I've used in the past. Night Rest by Source Naturals. This has magnesium, gamma aminobutyric acid, GABA, taurine, glycine, passion flower, chamomile, skullcap, lemon balm, and melatonin. This night rest. The one I've been using lately that I like the best, and I don't use it every night, is this CBD plus sleep support. It has, you know, hemp CBD in it, hemp extract and CBD in it, GABA, theanine, and melatonin in it. I take this like say an hour and a half before I go to bed. And then this one I'm not using right now because it has pepper in it, and that's not good on AIP. But this is CBD Power to Sleep by Irwin Naturals, and it has hemp, flaxseed oil, again another thing I'm not supposed to have. Sorry about that. Monty, could you stop? Theanine, melatonin, and then it has pepper complex in it. So there's that. Another thing that I've used in the past that has been helpful, I have two different kinds of it, is a magnesium oil. It's especially good if you have any cramps at night. But I find that I guess magnesium is very well absorbed in your skin. So using this in the evening on your arms and legs can be helpful for a good night's sleep. And it's just magnesium oil. Here, this is a Swanson brand, and this is Ancient Minerals. So these are two that I have used on a regular basis. I haven't used them lately, but I think they're helpful. And of course, I wear a mask at night. That helps to block out all the light, even though, I use it and I find that it helps me sleep wonderfully. So I always have at least a couple of these, one in a travel thing, and so that I don't lose them. This is organic herbal tea. It's called Calming, so it has chamomile, lemon balm, peppermint, lavender, and licorice root in it. I really like this. It's a good tea to drink anytime, but it's especially great to drink in the evening. Of course, chamomile is always a great one to have on hand. And this is one that I've recently found, Celestial Seasonings Tea Well Sleep, and it has melatonin in it. It has chamomile. It's got catnip, chamomile, lemon balm, and then only 1 milligram of melatonin, so it's good, not a lot. And then, of course, taking a bath with Epsom salt and lavender Epsom salt in particular is great to use, to have, and then just overall lavender oil to put in your bath. Or I also have this lavender, pressure point that you can put on, different pressure points in your body. I put it usually under my nose, on my wrists, here. Just this lavender scent, find it very calming. I also have these, one of these neck things. This one I think has beans in it. I'm not quite sure. They have, they're made out of different things. I've gotten these on, at different stores. Maybe, I think I found them at TJ Maxx or someplace like that. And you heat them up in the microwave and put them on your neck. I find, making sure I'm warm in the evening helps me to fall asleep more easily as well too. So those are just some of the ideas. A lot of the ideas that I have used. I don't use necessarily all of these every night, but I have been successfully, I haven't said how much, but I've been successfully getting 8 or more hours of sleep lately, which is new. I'm also retired, so I have the freedom to do it, but even on the nights I'm on a jury, and the nights that I have to get up early to drive into Boston to go to be a part of that, I still manage to get 7+ hours of sleep just by going to bed earlier. So I think sleep is just an important part of your well-being, and that sometimes that's what you really need to be working on, is getting enough sleep, and that it will make so many other things that you will be challenged to do to make your overall well-being better, that it's foundational. It's so important. And I'm saying this as someone who didn't have it, but now I've heard, that preventing early dementia, all kinds of things, just sleep is so pivotally important, getting enough sleep. And I feel so much better now that I'm getting more sleep. I feel more energized. I feel stronger. I just I feel happier, brighter. It just makes everything in my life much more easier. So those are some of my ideas on getting a good night's sleep. I hope that they're helpful. If you have ideas that you'd like to share, I'd love to hear them. And I hope you have a beautiful, bright day and a wonderful night's sleep with sweet dreams.